Okay, now hopefully by this time you have not skipped and you watched the orientation video above in my training section. Make sure you watch that because I do cover some critical information, most importantly of understanding the process of how you get paid. Now in step one here, without further ado, I want to get right to the part where the nuts and bolts of it basically is showing you what you need to do. You need to access the website that we're going to be doing our searches for the first step of completing worksheets. And so you'll need to access the National Association of Unclaimed Property Administrators. There's a link below in my training video as you watch here, down below my video. And we're looking for accounts that exceed $100. Okay, and just so you know, when I click this, and if you've never been there before, there are millions of accounts. Okay, and lots of them are over $100, tons of them. Okay, and so I'm just going to show you how simple this is to be able to access it in step one. Step two, when you move on after this video, is going to show you how to complete the worksheets from the accounts that you found. Okay, so let's go ahead and click one, and let's just pick a big state so it'll be easy for demonstration purposes on here. Now there is no restriction on where you can find accounts from. Any state that you can click on, or province, anywhere in their website you can click on, you can find. So now I'm going to use Texas because it's a big state and there'll be lots of them for illustration purposes and training purposes. Now you don't need to worry about putting the first name in, and you're just guessing. Remember, there's no parameters outside of what I just mentioned, $100 or more in unclaimed property, unclaimed funds. Okay, so you're just going to put a name in. Okay, so I'm going to use Smith is a common name. Now you can use lots of different ways to find names to search for, but there's no real strategy behind it other than going through a phone book and starting with A all the way to Z. You can put Abbott, you can put Smith, Marshall, whatever, any name possible. Okay, and I'm going to hit search, and it's going to come up with a search parameter. So I'm going to search for Smith, and it's going to list off ones for me to find. And as you can see them here, they're listing them off. There's the property ID, which on your worksheets could stand, which I'll cover later. But all the information you're going to need will be found in these websites that you're going to be putting on the worksheets. The name, the address, the city, the postal code, zip codes, the holders' names, the amounts, the reported year or the last transaction, property type, what type of account it is, any of these. Okay, and as you can see on just this first page of Search of Smith, there's lots of them that would qualify for you to get paid on. And remember, if you haven't, how much you get paid, don't forget to watch that orientation video. Okay, so anything over $100, which on these ones, on this first page, is a good amount now, but there's not huge ones, right? There's $149 one, $254 ones, $214 ones. All of these count, and you simply check. Now look, I don't know if this particular state lists how many pages there is, but as you can see down here in this parameter, there's lots. There's tons and tons of these accounts. Another $100 one, $129 one, and you can submit those ones and get paid on those ones. You'll find some as much over $10,000. There'll be $1,000 ones. I've even heard of six-figure ones. I haven't personally found any of those myself, but you just simply keep looking. Okay, so there's $100 ones. Any one of these $100 or more can be processed. They can be done. Okay, so now I'm just gonna quickly show you one that we can process. That once I find $1,000 or more, I want to process something like that. Okay, and all of these would count and qualify for you to be able to find. Page 6, I'm here. There's $143 ones, that would count. A $218 one, that would count. These $100 ones count. All of the $292 one counts. All of these can be processed by you. $394, we're getting up there a little bit. Okay, and each state, and as long as you click through the link on my website below here, it's going to show you all of these accounts that can be processed. $168 ones, all of these can be done. Okay, and the $300 one, it's up to you how long you keep going. If you want to, there's a $378 one. If you want to just do the big ones, like $1,000 ones, and spend a little bit more time to do that, that's good. I do. I spend about an hour a day searching for ones, and I try to find a majority of them that are over $1,000. And trust me, there's lots of them like that. Here's $101,913.27. Okay. Now on that one, if I process that one, for instance, and as long as they're listed here, they're good to go. So remember the company, like I said in the orientation, if you need more clarity on that, go back to the orientation video, is going to collect 30% of that, which would be $573, and I'm going to get 75% of that. I'm going to get $430. Now, how long did it take in this video just to flip through these? A few minutes, right? This is what I'm at 3, 4, 5 minutes into this video, and I found one. And now I would move on to step 2, which you could too, and complete that one and submit it. Here's even a bigger one. Remember I told you there's lots with the thousands. $7,125. Now that one I'm going to do myself, okay? Because that one is a huge one. 30% the company's going to recover, and they're going to pay me out They're going to pay me out $1,603 for basically what, 5 minutes of work. This is all you need to do in the database to find accounts. Now, once I have that type of an account, I would move on to completing the worksheet, which now I find it applicable to be able to show you how to complete that worksheet. So, as you can see, it's really easy to sort through these databases. Easy to find accounts over $100. Extremely easy, right? I know, and don't be scared of it. It sounds too good to be true. This is how easy this is. Now move on to step 2. I'm going to show you in there how you fill out the worksheet and prepare it to be able to submit it in so you can get paid the money. Okay? Again, thanks for watching step 1. Hopefully I've covered things. I know it seems short. I even feel bad myself that I haven't gone through enough more, but there is no more to this. This is how you need an account. So I'd have one of these accounts. Here's one right here, this one. I could go ahead and process this one now. Okay, I got all the information I need, and I could submit it for payment. So I'll see you over in step 2 so you can get started too.